What I do with clients is when they're dealing with a lot of fear, when they're dealing with a lot of anxiety, what I ask them to do is like, first connect that fear. Where is it existent in your body? And some people will say it's around the chest. Like I feel like I can't breathe sometimes, or like I'm drowning. And I'm like, okay, hold on to those words: drowning, emotions. Like you can't get your head up above the surface. That, you know, you can't breathe. It's causing that kind of anxiety. Some people feel like they're being crushed. It's on top of their shoulders. Some people, it's down at the base of their stomach, and they just feel this, you know, massive guilt or grief, and this thing weighing them down. It's usually somewhere along their spinal column. So if you can find where your biggest fear or anxiety exists inside your body, start asking your body as if it is your teacher. Connect with it, breathe into those spaces, meditate and breathe into the spaces where you feel the anxiety, and ask it questions. Why am I feeling this fear? What is it rooted in? Is there an experience that I've had in my past that I am not facing? Is there something that I am not engaging in life right now? And keep asking that spot in your body, because your body was put here so long ago. It is this instrument that has so much wisdom, and we don't ask it questions because we've allowed for the scientific institutions to be like, intelligence of the body? You kidding me? That's ridiculous. It's all up here. It's all neurology, and we can explain it away. And by the way, they haven't explained it all away in neurology. And when we come to understand that most, I would say, like more than even like the, you know, the base of the iceberg of our wisdom is beneath the neck. And all this neurology, far less neurology in our heart, far less neurology in our stomach. We come to think, oh, well, if it's less neurology, it must be less intelligent. No, it's simpler and it's more streamlined. It doesn't need all the branches up here. And this is where we get stuck all the time. So how do I walk the path? I always bring it back to the body. And I literally walk my body barefoot along the earth. And I ask the earth questions. And there's a reason why, if you look at the bottoms of your feet and your hands, these are membranes. They're meant to touch the earth. They're meant to touch trees. They're meant to touch things with these microbes in the soil. And the microbes in the soil have phytochemicals from the trees, and microbes in the soil that are antidepressant and anti-anxiety. So we are supposed to be touching the earth, and we're supposed to be asking questions like the natives did. As they were out on their hunts or doing tracking, they would be stepping and walking on the earth, listening, asking the questions. And we call that primitive. But what it is we've actually forgotten who we are. So that's probably the best way that I could simplify it. Is the answer is in your body. It's not going to come from Ben. It's not going to come from your intellect. I guarantee it. If we have more, if you want to go and check on YouTube and you want to do like, you know, like listen to lectures all the time, that's perfect. But please root that into your body. Go out after that you've stuffed your head full of, you know, this information. Go and take a walk. Let it percolate and integrate into the body. That's where the wisdom exists.
I love that. That's a very beautiful answer, and an amazing practice. I don't think very many people do. From the study of martial arts, they teach that as well. As there's wisdom in the body, and to learn how to connect to that. And most people are never taught this in any way. And that's why I believe sports are important, or some way to get into the body, to understand it, to tune into it. It's interesting how we disregard it and its intelligence. And like you said about the school system, is like the answers are always outside of you from some sort of authority. That's what they try to condition you. But if you look at any spiritual teaching and say go within, well, where is within? It can be the actual body as the unit, as the device where you can begin to factor things in. And when you begin to listen to yourself, you know, when they talk about intuition and making the right call for you, your body knows, it sends you signals. And if you have a lifetime of never paying attention and always compromising, what you want. Is like, oh, I feel like I should do this, but I don't because my mind says not to. Well, then you're going to lose that trust within the body and your decision making, and you're going to become out of harmony. You're not going to be congruent within yourself and your life. But the better you begin to listen to your body, to understand yourself, to take that time to sit as a practice, as a way of being, it's just going to become natural for you. And you're going to be able to make better decisions and have more confidence, and do a lot more and be more able to grow through challenges, which we all have. And that's what big part of being here.